Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Ethereum, Solana and SUI price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Let's start with Ethereum here, where we are looking of course still at the 4 hours chart here, the deep correction starting from this potential wave 1 after double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and a 5 finished a wave 1 and we're looking for a wave 2. This wave 2 is a very deep complex structure, has started of course since a very long time ago, I would say. Where we have a potential wave A here as a diagonal, wave B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In case we are bearish, of course, we're still looking for one more low to finish, of course, this impulse as a wave C, where you have finished a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3 there, and this is a wave 4, reflecting the wave 2 over there, of course, as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Currently, in case we are still looking for a wave 5, this is your 1, 2 already unfolded, and of course you might expect something to push toward the downside after, of course, this 1, 2 that is still also unfolding as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Otherwise, we are of course in an A, B and a C here, the wave C of course in the blue count, that it might still be a potential bullish scenario there as a 1, 2, and then of course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an expanding diagonal somehow, which I don't trust it so much, but still of course possible as 5 wave motive where we have a wave 1. Then ABC wave 2 perfectly finishing of course around the 0.618, 0.786 for a wave 2, which are the perfect fib levels for a wave 2. 15-minute chart, we can see of course that the final move that we got over there is of course corrective 3 waves upward, 3 waves downward, and then of course finishing an impulse there. Now this pump toward the upside, of course starting from nothing as a 0.38, of course is a trick here, that it might be of course the impulse unfolding as an ending diagonal here to finish up, and that means of course it can be even a 1, 2, 1, 2 and wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, or it can be of course finishing up as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, ending a diagonal somehow as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Of course still required one more push toward the upside. Now what is very interesting of course is the invalidation that we would like to take it of course from this wave 1, since you have a wave 1 here of course starting from there as a 1 A, and then B and a C of course as a wave 2, meaning your wave 1 is starting over there, and you have a very long wave 2, and that's why of course the wave 4 might take also longer time over there. However, our invalidation is taken of course from this high from this low, I would say, for the wave 1. This means invalidation of bearish. In case the price of course interfere, that means of course something else is unfolding, and we might be of course bullish. We might have finished here the low, meaning of course, yeah, I know it's not really nice to see of course 3 waves finishing something, but that is still of course a probability only if we take the 2109. If we take it, then okay, we bottomed, and we're looking of course for something toward the upside here, finish WXNY or ABC. Yep, so we'll see of course what's going to happen. However, if the price stays below the $2,109, it is very likely to get at least a wave 5 here, coming back of course to the blue zone to finish of course around the 0.786 here. And if you take of course the 1-to-1 fib level taken from the A to the B, you will realize that of course we might still have a possibility even to finish an ABC properly and pushing toward the upside still of course from the 1-to-1 fib level. So I'm gonna bring this towards this area, and of course we might, in case we push toward the upside directly, this might be also a possibility, but of course to be watched is the invalidation over there for Ethereum. That was it for Ethereum. Let's move to Solana on the 4 hours chart. For Solana as well, we are looking for this deep correction after a WX and a Y finished over there, and we are looking for a double 1, 2 here, and then wave 3, and then wave 4 and a 5, and then potentially 4 and a 5. That might still be unfolding based on this double 1, 2. Now, in case we are in a WX and a wave Y, it can be wave Y finish in 3 waves there, and you might still start, of course, to be bullish in case we are looking for higher prices. However, on the 1 hour chart inside this corrective wave here, which is of course very sideways, very likely to be corrective, and we might still looking for lower. But if you want to read this precisely, you might have also a 1-2 there, a 1-2, 3, 4, and a 5, of course, diagonal, which it can be expanding with a wave 5 here, longer than wave 3. Wave 3 also 1-1 at the wave 1, which it can still be, of course, a possible of diagonal. Then 3 waves, of course, hitting a very, very low 0.786 here. And of course, passing the 1-1 fib level for an A, a B, and a C here for Solana. And showing, of course, a signal of strength. However, if we dive inside it, we will realize that this move there is a 3 waves, which is not allowed to finish, of course, 3 waves. A structure here meaning, of course, finishing with 3 waves like this within the low. That means, of course, we are still in an expanding flat, very likely A, B, and a C here. Unfolding still, of course, for Solana, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. In case, of course, this wave 5 is not finished there, it can still be, of course, an ending a diagonal, of course, to finish up this correction. And that means, of course, this ABC over there, A, B, and a C, of course, might still be here your wave 4, I would say. Yeah, or your wave 4 in the magenta here. This magenta scenario, wave 3, and then wave 4, unfolding, of course, for Solana. Now, very interesting that, of course, we're very, very close for the invalidation of this impulse. So that means, of course, if we take it, if we take the wave 4 there, like reach the $85 or interfere with the zone 1, that means this impulse, of course, might be invalidated. So, yeah, we gotta be careful. By the way, if we take the wave 3 as an impulse, yeah, even it's a little bit doubtful. We didn't reach the 1.27, which is the minimum requirement for wave 3, guys. So we gotta be careful with it. However, I mean, on the 15-minute chart, it shows already, of course, somehow a finished corrective wave. So that means, yeah, very likely that we're still looking for something corrective and then pushing toward the downside sooner or later. Now, internally, if we have finished an impulse here as a wave C, it is very likely, of course, that we push toward the downside as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But be careful, of course, the last move from Solana and the crypto market. It was a little bit tricky here, taking the high on Bitcoin as well, which is a little bit tricky, guys. So be careful with it. It might still be something as an ending diagonal, because I don't see yet, of course, something to push toward the upside before, at least even if we are, let's say we are bullish here. You still need, of course, a 1-2. Yeah, so it's impossible to push directly from there unless, of course, it's very corrective ABC, and then we drop very, very massively. So yeah, I'm still looking for lower at the end, of course, for Solana. We didn't took, of course, the invalidation $85. If the price stays below it, we still, of course, looking for a new lows, and very likely, of course, for the ABC there. And that means, of course, double 1-2 can be possible. Yeah, so this might be your wave 2 there in double 1-2 rather than being 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So be careful. 1-2, 1-2 can be, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, so still very, very likely to be bearish. We gotta be careful with it. Nothing yet is bullish, of course. Nothing confirmed for Solana and Ethereum. And currently, we're gonna see SUI. On the 4-hour chart, SUI is a 1-2 and potentially even several 1-2s. Can be 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. And currently, we're still in a wave 4 and a 5 toward the downside. Otherwise, you are in a bit large 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But this wave 5 as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, well, I don't see a reflection for such a wave 4 in this wave 2 over there. Therefore, I prefer, of course, the triple 1-2 scenario, which, of course, reflecting the same correction taken from those wave 2s in the top. Now, internally, on the, of course, lower time frame here for our, we might still be in an A, B, and a C toward the downside, of course, or it can be finished A, B, C there, A, B, C finished, and then we are looking at double 1-2s. And of course, looking for a new low toward the downside. Of course, taking the low, it's a trigger for a bull run, of course. But of course, we need to finish the structure, meaning at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be ending diagonal, yes, and then pushing toward the upside, because as you can see, we're coming back, of course, to this area. And that means, of course, we still can be very corrective WX and a Y, by the way, in 3 ways, finishing wave Y, and then impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially wave 2, or even 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish an ending diagonal. If we dive inside it here, we can see exactly that we have finished this impulse corrective wave given, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 as well. However, the last move here also, again, it looks somehow, well, for SUI, somehow it can be, of course, an impulse. It can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finish there, and you're looking for a wave 2. So very likely can be, of course, a possibility. So let me put this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so in this case, it can be as well, of course, that you are looking for wave 2 there. The wave 2 has to reach at least at the 0.38, which it already reached. Yeah, so we need to see, of course, some reaction, but don't forget that this is only one impulse, and that means, of course, a zigzag might still be unfolding for the next area here for SUI, in case that this is so, of course, as a correction. In case we are bullish here, you need to see a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but also you need an ABC. So the things are still, of course, not clear for bullish, not totally yet. I would say, of course, yeah, the weakness is still clear there. Despite that, yeah, we didn't took the low yet, which is, of course, a new low. I don't see a 1, 2 anymore, of course, for SUI, meaning if you are in double 1, 2, all of them are invalidated. So I'm going to remove this. We took the low there. So I don't see really, and of course, it cannot be a large 1, 2 here. That's very, very far possibility, honestly. Yeah, highest possibility, it can be, of course, an ABC in case, of course, that it is an A, and then wave B there, and then wave C to unfold toward the upside can be. But yeah, I mean, why? The question mark is why. The all-time history, it shows also that we need to finish the structure, and we need one more low potentially to finish up. So yeah, whether we push for higher another wave C and then we push down from there, if the bear market still need a lot of time to take, like taking, of course, a new low for a bull trigger, or we are simply, of course, looking for a lower from there, of course, taking the low directly toward the downside. So I'm still not convinced, of course, that this is a bullish pattern here. We cannot really continue toward the upside, whether higher. Okay, the only case scenario that you can get ABC, then one more low, or we simply push directly for a new low for SUI. That was it for Ethereum, Solana, and SUI. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.